If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. It makes a big difference with the YouTube algorithm. Put some comments on, talk with each other about it, share the video with your friends and family. I'm going to give you some truth. So, we're all the human family. So don't try and embarrass anybody from the things that you learn from this video. Missionary, it's one word, but when there's two or more, it becomes two words. Missionaries. Aries is a constellation, a sign in the stars. An evil horn god, the god of war, a Baphomet. A deceiver of death and destruction and violence and war. And thus missionaries are often thought of as the 2,000 young warriors. And the congregation is known as the Ward. Christian soldiers. And the young warriors, they train at the Missionary Training Center, the MTC. The Navy has a NTC, the Naval Training Center. And what kind of war do they participate in? Warship. The language and works of the deceivers are blatant and yet subtle. War and death. A military, a meal from the wrong tree. It is not the tree of life. It is a sacrament. And this is what people do on Sundays. They go for sacrament. And they pretend that they eat the body and drink the blood. And so there are scriptures. Is that yours? Scriptures, once known as sticks, a book known as a stick, bound together, many sticks, making the Bible, or Roman fasces, sticks bound together. That's a library. A symbol of a false god, god of authority, a Greek god. A fake god of those stiff-necked people, and requires tribute paid from the Bureau of Engraven Images. In what? Engrave. In the tomb. The very, very rich blessings of Mammon. That's a requirement. Require and require. They're notes. song notes and banknotes, denominations of religions, and more money than you can almost imagine. They require a cost of living instead of the gift of living. They do not desire to set you free. Buy, shop. Bishop. Bishop. Buy and shop. Buy is to, so that's to go shopping. Or buy, shop. What are we going to shop for? Steak for the president. The president has to have steaks. We have a steak president. We've got to get him steak. From the largest cow sacrifice ranch on the world. The fruit and vegetables of God not good enough for them. And so they make their own tree with their own fruit. Fruit that isn't fruit. Tree of death. The trio of death. The tree, of death. And steak president. You know, JWs, Jehovah's Witnesses, they think Christ was crucified on a stake. They don't use the word cross, they say stake. Look at that stake president. There's a J.W. Marriott. And what is the purpose of all that war and death, the tree of death? Well, it's prophets. Prophets. CRs? Prophets, seers, and revelators. Serpents. Pay tree what? Pay tree. Pay tree our church. Pay try our church. Kind of like the word Patreon. Patreon, well, who was on the tree? Or patriot. Are you a patriot? It's about prophets. Money changers in the temple for clothing because they rent their clothing, as Caiaphas rent his clothing in the temple. And they say magic words, temple dedication. The words of their mouths speak death. And temple, another word for body. A body. Pronounced these days as abode. Temple dedication. And pronounce the words death. Temple dedication, to do work for the dead. And enunciate a dead body. Or the word a Bible. Bible. The golden bull. A false idol. A golden idol. And the bull market society. And how do they market? With a price. It's not a free market, it is a price market. How else do they market? On their foreheads. In the bull market society. And they barbecue for Barabbas. And the barcode and the bar society. Jesus Barabbas. Bar Abba, son of the Father. The father of lies, the deceiver, and promoter of the false god, Thor, and his power, authority. The intentional abolishment of equality in the human family. Prophets. That PH is a false F sound. Falsify, as they falsify documents. And preach, be honest in all your dealings. Phi, the golden mean, the golden ratio, and the golden fleece, members of a church and the society of our human family that is being fleeced for profits, brothers and sisters and big brother. Phi, the golden ratio. Nephi, a Nephite. First pray to the god of Aries and then fight. Who? The first presidency. The first presidency. And the people fed lies, and the dish that they give, judicial. A judicial sacrifice. See that Y on a hill? It's not just a symbol, it's a question. Why on a hill? Why is that on a hill? A Capitol Hill. It's about more money and profits. Capitol Hill. And what is capital? Capital is money, or capital, a form of punishment. From the Bureau of what? Engraving. A death punishment. Engraving. Pig Latin, it's engraven images. Deceivers. DC. DC. No see. Not see. Made blind. Deceivers. And Russell Nelson. He was a smith and
admitted member priesthood. Owl and Key Society, Alumni Society of Skull and Bones, Brotherhood of Death.
Russ turned to his dad and said, "Dad, these soldiers want nails for crucifixion." And what does Dad say to him? His dad said, "Russ, sell them nails, son. You sell them nails. If they have no cash, sell them nails on credit, because that's how we make a profit." Dallin H. Oaks. There to confirm the hoax.
It's wrong to criticize leaders of the church, even if the criticism is true.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The law of, it'll boggle the mind. The law of Moses, or the law of government. They are a wolf. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Wool. And wool suits. And wool uniforms. These serpents who want you to follow the wolf for profits. Seers and revelators. Do not use this information to humiliate or embarrass. Heaven is much closer than you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. It makes a big difference with the YouTube algorithm. And we really want to get this, so we can make heaven together, right? We don't have to, people don't have to have this idea that heaven is supposed to be an experience for the dead, that the path to God and the path to heaven and it is not death. It's living. We're all living in the present, so we should make living a gift. We should make living a gift for each other, and that's my goal. Is if you want to be a God, help me make heaven. A truly free world. Heaven. A truly free market. Truly free people. Free people living on a free world, a free planet. All we have to do is planet better. Planet heaven. Have vision beyond the veil. Heaven. I love you. An experience for the living.